guys. Hi, we hope you're well in this cold winter. This year is very, very cold. Welcome back to our channel, The Mdabis. I am Pumeza Mdabe. And yeah, this is our channel, The Mdabis. Please don't forget to subscribe. Hit us on the comment section. We're loving all the comments, all the feedback. And also like and click on the notification button so that when we post, you're the first one to know. So we're back.
Yes, we are back.
And we're talking about something that's gonna... Some people are not gonna like us for this, but hey, we have to say what we have to say. That's the point of this channel. So we are talking about culture versus religion, how we think it affects umshado, how we think it affects how your marriage is supported by family, by ancestors, by God, by all those things that come with culture and religion. And like my husband always says, we are not experts.
Yep.
We are just chatting because we have stuff that we chat about behind closed doors. So why not chat with everyone and see what everyone thinks? Okay, let's get the definitions.
Right.
Religion is your religion. So it's either you're Christian, you are Muslim, you are Buddhist,
Rastafarian.
you are Rastafarian,
There's lots.
you are whatever. That is a religion, right? That's the path you follow when it comes to Uktandaza, praising God. And mind you, there is one God. So we might have different names for him or her or it, but it's one. It's all the same God. There's no different gods. Well, that's what we think, okay? And then there's culture. Culture is AmaXhosa have a culture, AmaZulu have a culture, AmaPedi have a culture, AmaNdiya have a culture, Ama-Americans ane-culture wayo.
White people.
Abantu abelungu, abantu abamhlophe bane-culture. So i-culture into eniyenza ngoko...
It's who you are.
It's who you are. So if you're born into a white family, you follow the white culture of how they believe things are done for that specific species of people. If you are black and into a certain culture, if you are Venda, there's a certain way that you guys do things. Now, inkinga ifike kuphi ekuthenini manje singabi safuna manje ukuletha i-culture into marriage and only stick to the religion part, right? That's where I think the problem starts, because then there's this one religion, which is Christianity, which says to us that if uma wami ushonile or ubaba ushonile sebe amadimoni. You see, now then it starts to be a problem, because who is Joseph? Who is Moses? Who was Jesus? They are the same ancestors who walked the earth, and they are certain people's ancestors. So I don't want to go too deep right now. I'll pass it on, but I'm just bringing...
You are too deep already.
I'm bringing this in to say, but now, okay, so whose ancestors are right and whose ancestors are wrong? Because now you see, then that's a problem. Because you can't say the person owayethanda, owayekhulisa, oyakufundisa ama-values, ukuthi uma esehambile emhlabeni loyo muntu loyo uselidimoni. Demon is something else. Demon is something that has never been in a human body before. So how can you call them a demon? So that's where now it gets a little bit, I'm not going to say confusing, because we are not confused about it. But I think that's what confuses a lot of people. And we respect... just one disclaimer, we respect everyone. We respect if you are strictly a Christian and you don't do izinto, that is fine. We are not saying change that. We are not saying we are right if you think we are wrong. That's okay. Everyone is entitled to their opinion. We are just sharing what has worked for us in our marriage and our relationship, and what we think is helping us to be together even till today. So I've said a mouthful there, so I shall let you.
Amazing, yes. Tina, we're just buddies. You know, we talk. Now we've got loads and loads of questions, you know, that we ask ourselves. You know, we read books. You know, we do a whole lot of things, you know, just to equip ourselves, you know, with information, because amangoni, all black people from Africa, whatever, you know. I would like us to stick to that so that this is not vast. Yabo. Culture is who we are as African. Nje. And then there's religion. In religion, we were taught religion. So abantu abafike very late, angifuni ukukhotha iminyaka bese ngitholakala wrong, uyabo. But abantu abafike late sesivele exista as Africans, as abantu abamnyama. So bafike basitshela ukuthi no, look, no, you know, you guys have been doing this wrong all this time. Now this is how things work, you know, and then get some of us get, oh, we should straight to that. We culture yethu, we did pray, okay, but sasazi ukuthi kuno Nkulunkulu oyedwa, abanye abambiza umveli nqangi according to those tribes, abanye uAllah, uThixo, Mudimu, Now the problem becomes with Jesus Christ, because with Jesus Christ, you know, from that Bible. Now, guys, we're talking about religion and culture because it plays a major role in marriages. Some marriages are succeeding because they do not follow things that are supposed to be followed. And also, you know, those couples do not really take time, mommy, you know, to try and understand, like abantu abadala bangenaphi kwi-marriage yakho, and those things yizo lezi ezenza ukuthi uma usufika kwi-marriage encounter some challenges, kube difficult ukwasolve loma problems because you don't know who to turn to. Because abantu abadala laba kumele ngabe ubuyela kubo uthi kanti, what did you guys say to me? You did not give them a chance to say anything. You meet Mr. Right, you decide, okay, ngiyashada manje. Abantu basekhaya bayatshena nje ukuthi ake guys uyeza ke uzolobola whatever, umshado wethu siwuplanile, everything's going to happen in Joburg, and then ufike emshadweni wakho, then you have problems. And now you don't know now what to do next, because ekuyibona abantu who are very, very important, you didn't include them. Uma usufike kwi-stage la osuzoshada khona noma usuzoshadwa khona, it is important then to go back to the elders and say, sengimbonile umakoti fumjide, sengimbonile umakoti, ngifuna ukushada ba. Ihamba kanjani lento? And also be observant as well ukuthi ucheck kubaba ukuthi how was my father's marriage with my mom? How did they do things, you know, so that you are able to see which engathi time analo doesn't have a clue, you know. If it's so, then ukhona umkhulu or umalume or anyone, you understand, then ubuze ukuthi so how lezi zinto zisebenza kanjani, and then bakutshene, okay, you know, into detail, you know. So okay, so hamba ufuna ndida abakhongi. Oh, abakhongi, then you must go there. When you don't step out of the car, you sit in the car or wherever, you know, this is what. Like they must explain to you exactly how everything is going to go from the word go. You know, try by all means to get the elders to handle everything so that your marriage is blessed. Religious people, abanye, some of them, you know, multicultural, they jump. They think muti. It's like going to some doctor, someone get drug for something. That is something else. That's not what we're talking about here. Lana, we are talking e-culture. How ngesiko, who you are, how you do things. Just check if your pastor agashadile na. That's why. If you all agree with your pastor is married, check ukuthi upastor wako didn't pay lobola na. Because if it did,
that's culture.
That's culture. And there were rituals that were performed. You know, like you'll be told to go to, even if your mother or your father passed on, you know, they'll be like, sifuni nkomo ka mama. But mama is long gone. So how could you ask for inkomo edimoni? You understand? Uma kuthiwa kuyambathiswa, angazi ngimbathisa ngesilungu, mami, you will explain when you do all these things. Umbathisa, you know, umbathisa ukhokho, umbathisa umkhulu, umbathisa ubaba. All those people have passed on. And again, mami, there's one point that I like, or mentioned ukuthi kumele sibe wise, mami, because uma ukhuluma ngama-demons and then you said you are able to coach David, you are able to coach Joshua, you are able to coach all these other guys. Again, there's contradiction there, ukuthi then that means respect uNkulunkulu because uthatha laba ubabeka kula level yakhe.
Yes. Even if what's the most contradicting point is that Jesus walked the earth according to the Bible, right? So he was human and then he died. So how does he not qualify as a demon? But other human beings that die, umkhulu wakho nogogo wakho, they are demons. So
something is not right.
Who's who in the zoo? Like, why must the one be right and the other one be wrong? Is it because it is said that Jesus is God's child? But again, he was human. He was here, you know. That's my argument. But ganjani, you know. And if there's even a verse in the Bible, there's a reason why there's that scripture there. It says something. In fact, it says everything. If you respect your mother and your father, it doesn't matter if they are alive or not. You still need to respect them, you know, because spirit sabo is still alive. The body is gone. The spirit lives on, you know. So now if you're calling them that, you're not going to get their blessings. They still want to be remembered, you know, they don't want to just disappear, you know, bafuna ukukhunjulwa, bafuna ngesinye isikhathi uthe yazi uma wayithanda itiye or uma wayithanda ama marshmallows, you know, let me just buy marshmallows today and have some, you know, in remembrance of my mother. You're not doing anything wrong. In fact, ujabulisa uma wakho because uma wakho is like, yeah, isangikhumbula ingane yami, you know. So that's where my argument is, whose ancestors are right and whose ancestors are wrong. And I can't call ancestor engayas. That's not my ancestor. Moses is not my ancestor. You know, I can only relate to people who are in my bloodline, who know what challenges my family is faced with and what needs to be fixed for those that are still left on the earth. Because so we believe, you know, the elders are there to look after us, you know. And to make sure and that everything is done with respect and that the family name remains alive, you know, for those people who are still alive.
That I feel a lot of people misunderstand. I'm remembering my mother. You are praising your mother.
You don't pray to them.
You understand? There's God. God is there. I'm not sure about Jesus, but God is there. We understand. So confusion. I think one thing that abantu they should try and investigate more, especially abakholwe kakhulu, you know, ukubuza ukuthi why uNkulunkulu ahlukanisa umzimba nomphefumulo. You know why when your time arrives ukuthi uNkulunkulu awukhiphe umphefumulo, you don't die with your spirit. Why don't we bury you with your spirit? Siyaphi leso spirit if you do not believe in life after death?
And also,
you know, so are you saying now this spirit now it's becoming demonic?
And also because sorry to
no, it's okay.
But it comes also to, so now umusumphupha loyo muntu. Loyo muntu is trying to help you. Loyo muntu is trying to say, if uphupha uma wakho washona nobaba wakho washona uthi hey wena ngithelungisa lapha awuboni lento ukuthi iyamoshakala. They are trying to help you. They are saying there's something that's wrong that's going to affect your life in a negative way. They are trying to guide you because they are your parents or whoever they are in your family. So now if you are going to ignore them and not listen to them because I'm a demon, what do you think is going to happen? They've gone to another realm that we haven't been to, and we can never know what happens there. Therefore, they have walked the earth and they have transcended to that realm, and they are better. Their spirits have matured more than our spirits because say they're on the other side. They can see things that you can't see. They are not God, but they are closer to God than we are at this point in time. So the least we can do is respect them and listen where they try and help us, you know. I think that's really what it is for me.
Just to add into show, akekho umuntu wake wathi ngiphuphe uNkulunkulu ethi kimi. Do you understand?
Yeah,
Which
like, I know
now,
where you're going with this, and it's so important.
yes, which is now why ke sithatha kulesa script sokuthi hlonipha uyihlo nonyoko ukuze izinsuku zakho zande emhlabeni. When you pass on ufikelele kwabantu bakini, uNkulunkulu aqhubeka asebenze ngawe now but in spirit. So umethi hlonipha uyihlo nonyoko, he is preparing you so that ume bathuma ngamaphupho kuwe ubona ubaba athi ubaba, don't do this, I do not like it, in a dream, because your father said so, and because you respect your father, you will jump immediately and go do it. But if uphupha umngani wakho or umntwananyana omncanyana or impintshana yakhe say don't do this, you can wake up and start with coffee or anything, or maybe you might not even do it.
Or if you dream of, if you dream of a white man, right? Jesus is white, right? We've never seen a black Jesus. We've never seen, he's white or he's Jewish or, you know. Now, if I dream of a white man, engamaz, I figure azongitshela something, I'll be like, how? Now, umhlola wambo, ubani lo muntu engamaz owumlungu ofike kumina. In fact, I'll think that's a bad dream, right? So the only way, basically, I'm elaborating lento show ukuthi I'll respect lento show because isuka kuma or isuka kubaba or isuka kumkhulu, isuka kugogo or isuka kusisi wami owashona or isuka someone who's crossed over, who's seeing, who's better, like I said, better in spirit form now that they're in spirit form. I'll be able to, because ngiyamazi loya muntu, I can relate to that person and then ngiyamhlonipha loya muntu. Umuntu engamazi or kufike a white light, that's going to scare me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm human. You know, kufike light or kufike umlilo. That's something else. Now we are talking other stuff, you know. Then
you're talking nightmare.
Yeah, definitely. You know, I'm not going to even listen or even remember what all I'll remember is I saw fire, you know. So I think Ubaba Kampilo, what is trying to say, Uguti, God uses the people who have passed on in our lives, our elders, our parents, our gogos, our mkulus, to be able to, he uses them to help us, guide us. Yes, my parents were namaphutha. Yes, abomkhulu bethu nabogogo bethu, they were also human. Everyone does mistakes. But the fact that they lived till that age means that they lived life and babonile amaphutha abo. You know, when you grow up, and you're like, hey, no, suka, I want to experience it for myself. No. Because on experience. So it's the same thing even when they've crossed over on that side. Lento le yamadimoni, guys, it's a way of controlling black people. Let's just put it out there. You know,
to be obedient all the time.
Be obedient. Lose your culture, lose yourself. Because if you don't know yourself, you'll never ever be able to say no, I can't do that. I'm a human being, respect me enough to not make me do that. You know what I mean? Uzowazi ama-rights wakho, uzoyazi i-value yakho, uzazi wena ukuthi ubani. But if awuzazi and you follow, you know, you're just part of the sheep that's following everyone, then obviously you are bound to do, those people have more power, because the more people that follow whatever it is that they want to put into place at that time, majority of the people are like, yes, it's right. Then it sways that way. So this is just our opinion. You know, if you don't think so, that's also okay. You have the right to follow whatever you want to follow as a human being.
Let us challenge into religion. Sorry, man. I guess back into religion as well. Ingabiko one-sided.
Yes. You mean culture?
Christianity.
Oh, Christianity.
No, Christianity.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah. Let us interrogate that one as well. Asikho iscript ne or umthetho kaNkulunkulu othi hamba ufike uthathe unkosikazi womuntu uhlale naye endlini ungamshadanga. Ayikho into ethi it's acceptable kwiChristianity ukuthi uzomithisa intombazane ungayihlawuli. Do you understand? It's not acceptable. NgokweChristianity sikhulele esontweni. Nalana esintweni futhi akuvumelekile. Ayikho into ethi esontweni mthatheke lo nkosikazi ungamlobolile. Uma nuze la esontweni nje sikubhalela incwadi then usushadile uzohlala naye la. It's not acceptable. uNkulunkulu wouldn't do that, because then that EP value yamuntu uyabona just taking nje wena. You understand? Nasesintweni kunjalo. So into ye-religion ne-culture into eyi-one yazi yini enza ibe common because of God, but i-interpretation of certain individuals, like people abazama ukupusha some narrow narrative. Okay, I will use this to make them obedient. I'll use that to make you know white people are very superstitious, babe. Like white people, like ubone into thina singasayenze ebuhlungu, guys, uma uhamba ku freeway or endleleni ubone i-cross with that thing there, a white person died there.
Well, mostly it's white people.
Yes. Abantu abamnyama, we don't do it like that. We don't do it like that. Yes, okay, now we've obviously sesithatha isiko labo sesenza into zabo, but it's white people. They acknowledge the spirit.
Ukuthi loya muntu ufike imoto yashayisa lapha washonela lapha,
So bamsiza to cross over.
Lo muntu ukuthi abone ukuthi ushonile la khona amaflower,
Yes.
akasuke la ahambe.
Yes, you understand? But thina asabalandi abantu endleleni. That's why majority yengozi umucheka ama-stats abantu abamnyama, mostly zonke, almost every bad thing eyenzakalayo every bad thing eyenzakalayo, it's black people. Uma ubona a black cat, it's bad. Anything black is just bad. Kune corona manje, if singa-check ama-stats akwakushiwo kuthiwa if ingangena emalokishini corona, it would be a disaster. So guys, we are not here to condone or encourage slavery mentality. We are young people. Sifuna abantwana bethu tomorrow baphile kamnandi, baphile impilo right. Now, this is our belief when it comes to marriage in culture. We believe that if indoda ifikile umuntu wesifazane yazokulobola kini, bakubona abantu bakini, wakhishwa ngokwesiko kahle, waya emzini wakho, we believe it's protected because both families are happy. We understand.
And both families gave the blessing.
And both families gave each other blessings. And it shows that your male partner, your partner, respects you enough. Your male partner sees value in you. And now as you come this side, we are sure to know, I'm willing to spend the rest of my life kuleli khaya, I'm willing to serve kuleli khaya. So now, noma sekwenzeka ama problems, uyakwazi ukuthi ubaleke mhlambe uhamba ufuka ukuchaza ekhaya ukuthi hey ngine situation la, bese beyasuka abasekhaya bazo interfere, and then kukhulunywe ukudiscuss ukuthi hayi mina umkhwenyana uyaganga umkhwenyana, hayi noma koti nawe uyangiphazamisa, manje senzeni kanjani madoda, kuyahlukana noma kwenziwa kanjani uma kuvunyelwana. So that means you are protected as a woman. Ngeke uyibone into ukuthi kubulawa abantu besifazane. Young one, who's fighting?
Bullet is fighting with Peanut.
No, Peanut is fighting bullets.
Peanut is fighting Bullet.
Come here. Yes, in fact. What's happening?
Peanut is fighting bullets.
Oh.
Where's Peanut?
Peanut is this one, eating bullet food.
She's
So
eating
she's eating
Bullet's
Bullet's
food.
food.
Yes, and she's fighting bullets.
Okay, mfana, ungakwazi ukuyisolve le problem ngoba sisashutha mase sizoqeda, uzokhona ukuyisort out.
The last time I
So bring Peanut the side. And
Yeah,
close
you can
the
close
side.
that side for Peanut.
And
so
then
that-
leave Bullet the side. So
Yeah.
call Peanut as if you're gonna give her something this side. Or take a treat so that Peanut can follow you.
Hayi thithi uzoyenza uma sesiqedile.
No. I have to take because you know the way they fight.
Okay.
One bullet just fell.
Okay. Hamba ke mfana mothatha i-treat masishane ukuze nathi siqede. Peanut out. Peanut out. So I was saying, Mami, because lo mshado unama blessings, then you will see less of ama-gender-based violence. Because uma usubona ukuthi kunezinto eshintshayo endlini.
No, sorry. Yes.
Yes, mfana.
I just dropped one treat. I dropped it. Maybe.
Okay, we're gonna give it to you now, my son. We're almost done now.
It's just Mama, it's an easy thing. Okay, then
Okay, let me take it.
Okay, pull out. Yes, that's one. Okay, hold on. All right. So we're almost done, eh? Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay. I'm saying, mommy, because the marriage, unama blessings, then we are likely to see less of gender-based violence, because then untombazane ngeke afile lost, uzoba nabantu abadala azokhuluma nabo. Do you understand?
First time around.
Uzokwazi ukuthi akhulume out, and then abantu abadala bazoba, you know, i-problem thina ukuthi we limit them. We understand that we limit them because maybe we've got this ukuba eager ukubabonisa ukuthi we've made it, you know, that, you know, empilweni mhlawumbe kuzama ukuba impressa, and then abantu abadala obviously they'll sit back bakubone ke wena because impilo wena usitshela ukuthi uyayazi ufika ngama Range Rover, we understand that like uyazenzela, uyabo, of which that's another weak point futhi enokuba khona from inside labantu abadala as well, ukuthi umusu right basabe uku-interfere or banga-interfere because we understand that i-problem yethu. Yes,
the reason why we said at the beginning of the video that if things are not done right culture-wise, then you won't be protected in your marriage, you won't be blessed, you won't have, because you wouldn't have received blessings, because if foundation, support from your elders was not there, because now, you know, you're skipping all this cultural stuff that you're supposed to be doing, izinto zosiko nani, or anisazenzi at all because seniyabakholwa. Okay guys, so it stopped recording the camera and it didn't realize, and we were going on and on and on, but it's fine. I think maybe it was just for us to say it's enough.
It's enough. but I think it's safe to say that guys, noma kuthiwa Christian, awuthathi husband yakho ake drive nihambe niyobona ugogo niyobona umkhulu and find out about yourself. Ngisemncane kwakwenzakalani, kwakwenziwanda ekhaya ini thina gogo asazenza into eziso right. You know, I don't think ukuthi you'd have broken the law esontweni. I don't think which when you come back you'll be demonized. No, demonized. I don't think so. We understand. So but it's very, very important, guys, you know, to know who we are. Singabe sesiphila life Western kakhulu because we don't know that. That's not our life. Kubalulekile, guys, to know who you are. We understand. So I think Jay, that's the long and short of it.
Yeah, that's the gist of the conversation. Yeah. Don't just take stuff that you're told and apply it without verifying if it's correct, verifying where that information comes from. You know, TV tell about something, it doesn't mean that it's true just because it's on the news. So verify whatever that you're being told. You know, if Bible was written by a human being, you should also put that into consideration. I'm not saying Guti Bible is wrong, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying Guti, verify whatever information you're putting into your system and make sure Guti indlela ophila ngayo benefits you as a person, and benefits you ne culture yakho nosiko lakho, because that's the essence of who you are. Usiko lakho is the essence of who you are as a person, you know. If mama wayipheka ngama Sundays certain meals blah blah blah, that's sort of like usiko in a way, because it's something that's being done ekhaya, and that's how you remember your mother, and that's how you, so you know, that's what you want to always live by and say, hey Mina, you know, I felt so at home and I remember how warm it was when my mom cooked every Sunday. You know, it's that sort of thing.
And you do that for your
children. And you do that for your children, and then someone comes and says, no, that's wrong. She wasn't supposed to do that. This is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to go out to a restaurant and eat, you know? So then you forget now about that and you go, and then that your children's children now don't even know that your mom did that before, because now send pilangelities, and then everything is lost, you know, then you've lost who you are in that confusion. So we're just saying, Wuti, culture and religion can be one. They don't have to be apart. They actually work hand in hand. Like
it's one thing, it's just interpretation.
It's just interpretation. Ngiyacela bakithi singathi abazali bethu amadimoni, guys. How Nkosiyami. singasho
Yeah.
kanjalo, you know, because if sisho njalo ke asishoni ke nokuthi Moses naye uyidemon. So let's just watch what we say. Let's not believe everything that we're told. Like I'm repeating myself, but yes.
Yeah, let us embrace our blackness. Let us embrace us. Let us
Yeah.
embrace
Let's be
our
proud
lives.
of
Yes,
being
yeah,
black
so
in our cultures.
let us find out kwakwenzekani mandulo
Yeah.
before. Let us find
If
out.
you've ever been to a true Zulu wedding, it's the most beautiful thing because usiko lenziwa lapho impahla indlela umakoti amkela ngayo athi yebo ngiyavuma ukuba umakoti wakho, you know, it's so beautiful, and that is our culture as black people. I'm not saying specifically Zulu, I'm just saying as a black people, you know. We are not white wedding people. There's nothing wrong if you want to have a white wedding, by the way. I'm just saying, Guti, we are not white. That is a Western culture. That is white people's culture, by the way. So when you do have a white wedding, just putting it out there, you're doing someone else's culture.
That's why they call it white wedding.
Yes. Let's discuss more on this topic. Let us know in the comment section. If awuvumelani nathi, go ahead and let us know why ungavumelani nathi. What other topics do you want us to talk about? And yeah, we're just having conversations, guys. Like we stated earlier, we are not experts. And yeah, I think we'll leave it there for today. Again, please subscribe if you haven't. If you have, thank you so much. We really appreciate the love. We appreciate the support. We've also been getting people, you know, sending us direct messages, people with real issues in their relationships, and we really appreciate that they can trust us with those issues.
It's such information.
Yeah, people are going through the most.
Yeah.
So if you do feel like maybe you just want to talk about something that's happening and you're not sure what to do, you're more than welcome to send us a direct message. We do respond to those, even if we don't respond immediately, but we'll respond within 24 hours to 48 hours. So yeah, we're just putting it out there, you know, because we have been receiving, we've had about 3 people so far coming
that we've assisted.
Yeah, so yeah. We appreciate your feedback so much, and we love you so much. So we'll see you on the next video.
Ciao.